does all over me, and I was all crimped up, bent over, and my knees were yelling, my back was yelling. And when these does are all over me, 30 yards, and they're staring at me. They know I'm there, but they can't smell me, so they're looking, and I'm thinking, I'm just ready to, spook them out of there. But I held on. I'm thinking there's no rutting going on. I mean, that's not an issue right now, right? So they finally kind of booger when they get around me and leave. And I'm like, okay, at least they didn't blow. A few minutes later, I hear grunting behind me, and I see horns coming up over the hill. And he's out in the open from where I'm in the woods. And so I waited till he got into shooting lane. I had to get up and go like this to get around the stick and shoot it. And so it was a little higher than I like it, and in the middle more than the front, but it wasn't back. And so I found blood immediately. Right after I hit him, there's blood. I couldn't find my arrow. It's this super long grass. And I was on the ground. It could be 40 yards beyond him. I don't know. But I found the blood and trailed it all the way down. I'll take you to where I left off in the blood trail. He went into the thick stuff. I think I heard him crash. But this snow's coming, so we got to get on this thing. I think I need you to help me find it before the snow's covering. Yeah. Because the blood I was finding was on the ground.
Straight ahead.
Are you sure?
Yes, he's bloody mess. To your left.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I got him in the line.
Oh.
Oh, man. Holy cow, did I get him in the line? Wow. Oh. Man, I have worked for this deer. And he ain't gonna get no Boone and Crockett, but he's a good deer. Oh, man. I'll tell you what.
Look at how huge he is.
Good body on him. Whew, that's a long haul. You have no idea how long I've hunted for this deer. Oh, man. And he's probably a 2.5-year-old. I don't know, but this is a deer that I have worked hard for. Since September, I don't even tell you how many days I've been out. Forget that. But, whew, he stinks too. He smells like a rutter. I mean, he's rutting. That's what he was doing when I saw him too. He was looking for does. And here we are, December 6th. And I heard him grunting up the ridge line. And I was on the ground through thick stuff, and I could see his horns. And he's a shooter as far as I'm concerned. December 6th, he's definitely a shooter. I mean, I don't even see deer like this usually after rifle season starts. We still have 3 days left of rifle season. By the way, I was wearing my orange, just so the camera knows. But I had to put it down to find my blood trail when Nathan came to help me. But I'll tell you, this is satisfying right here. I shot him an hour ago. And up on the top there are just rubs, fresh rubs, like within days, all over the place. And I didn't know that when I got in there. It's had rubs before, other part of the season, but man, is he a good deer. And the beauty is, I think there's a way to take him down through there to get to where that road is. So that's a good thing. But he's a good sized deer. I mean, he's a $185 at least. Whew, he's a rutting buck too. Man, oh man. That's great. That's the side I shot him on. That's the entrance wound. Man, look at that. I double lunged him.
Frozen bloody foam, man. That's just kind of, oof.
That's wild. But here, that shows you how far they can run with 2 lungs collapsed. I mean, that's pretty significant.
He's pointing the opposite direction, too. He must have turned and staggered, huh?
Yeah. He was hurt, he could have.
Oh, I'm so glad that I saw him. Holy cow.
Lord,
This would have been a terrible track
I don't know
job.
how we could have found him.
This snow just starting to come in covered everything. I saw one blood drop that you pointed to, and that was it.
How on earth how did you see him?
The bright red flash and the white. I saw the red of the horn and the red of the. I mean, look at that. That's a marker right there.
But I still didn't see it until I was 20 yards ahead. I was looking that way, I guess. But man, I'm happy. Praise God.
Well, let's pull them out and get some shots.
Yeah. Alright, take a couple photo cameras. This is awesome. Snow.